back to Timberborn, and last time we got the swimming pools filled up. I had a brilliant suggestion to put mud baths along the edge here, so we're going to put some overhangs in to do that. Then I want to focus on trying to get this cleared out so that we can start working on reshaping the river. So let's do that. You might hear my dog moving around in the background. You might hear some storm noise in the background. Why doesn't that want to rotate? Too far from a district. No, I want you to rotate, please. Let's try again. Okay. We do not seem to have the ability to rotate things. Interesting. Right, I think that's fixed. Not sure what was going on there. Yes. So you said you might hear some storm noise in the background. We are currently experiencing Storm Bert in the UK. Don't ask. Well, you can ask. In the UK, we name our storms, and the storm we have at the moment is called Bert. Yeah. I don't know if other countries name their storms as well, but we do. If you're wondering why I know exactly how this goes together, this is the second time I've done this. The game seems to be crashing a little bit today. So, yeah. I have done this twice, hoping that it's now going to behave. Actually, that makes sense. Does that make sense? So I'm going to put a storage for dirt here, but maybe we should let the beavers get underneath and build some of that stuff. I'm not against that. Yeah, we'll let them get on with that while we head over here and work on doing some dynamiting. So we've got the big storage for treated planks, I think, so that's probably okay. We could we live without the building huts? Could we put the builder's huts somewhere else and not really have a problem? Let's get that back to being normal. If I hadn't have blocked that off, we could have put builder's huts there, couldn't we? Could we still put builder's huts there? Maybe, maybe not. Could we get some way of putting builders' huts there? Again, maybe. Let's have a think, shall we? Can I can put platforms in there. Okay. This has potential. Oh, awesome stuff. So we can then go builder's hut. How do we optimize the use of that space? I'm really bad at that. Can I do that, and then can I get past that guy? Probably. He says with very little confidence. I'm not saying this is at all optimal, by the way, before you all jump in and correct me on my optimalness. It's more a can I make it work for now. So that gets us 3 builders' huts. So we prioritize that to be built over those. We can then get rid of those builders' huts. Coming up to close to the end of the bad tide, and we have 1.1 water in the bottom of there. And the river is looking pretty good as well, so that's pretty cool. I think it might be sensible looking at the fact that we've got a bot there that's looking for some biofood. Maybe for one of the spaces that we've got there, that be biofuel, and I've just noticed that we are not particularly flush with biofuel. So let's go into here. No, I guess that's because our number of bots has ramped up. So let's have a look at, we've got plenty of spatter docks, so do we need another refinery? That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Before we run out of biofuel. Do we have anywhere we can build another refinery? Now that's a challenging question. I think probably we could afford to get rid of one of those. And put that in there. I'm going to prioritize building that as well. I know if everything's a priority, nothing is a priority, but that feels like it should be a priority. Because we had on, if you watched my Thousand Islands Let's Play, which was a while ago, I kept running out of biofuel and it was really bad. So it was really bad. We are going to need some storage for things to make biofuel. So we might need to shuffle some of this around as well. But we'll get biofuel, spatter dock. So I guess one of these is going to need to be spatter dock. Spatter dock and water. Okay. So I think the best way to make this happen just pondering whether we're not going to be able to build above those, whether we come up there. Yes, it's there. Double check that. Yep. Come up from there and then dual it. Single. We do a little bit of something like that. Okay, so you're available to be set to be spatter dock. And that gives us a whole load of room to build storages. One of you is in. You're going to be set to be bots. And with that, I'm going to delete both of those. We'll start the process of removing everything but where the path is. We've almost, well, no, we're stockpiling dirt quite nicely, which is good. Get that done. Okay. Yeah, I guess they need to build those. That's okay. So, do I? No, not yet. Not yet. I was going to say, do I bite the bullet and delete the dirt excavator? But the answer is not yet. There's still a little bit more we can do on the demolishing front. So we'll do that first. There we go. That's going to be okay to get rid of. Cool stuff. So you're in. You're going to be bots as well. Excellent. You should be bots. Making cattail flour. Got a decent amount of cattail crackers, that's okay. Bad tide ended, and we still had some water left. Perfect. Excellent. Beavers have all gone in to refill the water level. So that's cool. Let's detonate that, and then they can get probably to the rest of that down at ground level. That's in. Let's detonate all of that. I'm not sure what that needs to be, so we'll wait until afterwards to get that stuff. That needs to go. And we've got 2.5k dirt, and all we're using it for really is to feed the dirt excavator. Screw it. We're going to go for it. And that means that we need to start the process of removing this, but we're going to have to do it more slowly. That means we don't need the power connection to there. For now, we're going to get rid of all of those as well. So let's start moving this stuff. I guess we also need to get in there. Not sure how we get to that one, so as they say, it's a process. We're going to have to delete the contemplation spot and put a path back there, and that'll let them get all of that. And let's get all of that cleared up. So we are losing some trees because we're losing contamination barriers, but it's a process. And we'll get there in the end. You could also say it's a journey. I know, so deep, aren't I? So deep. That looks like it's at least another 3. So let's chuck that there. Oh, cool, they can get to that one from that side. That's good. So in that case, we should be able to do that as well. So I'm going to assume that that needs to be another triple down there. This is going to be, I know I could probably do some stuff with bridges and things, but we're so short of resources that it probably makes sense to do it this way. In as much as what I'm doing is sensible or not. Right, that's down, so that all needs to be triples. You need to go, so we're going to need to fill that hole in, essentially, with some dirt. But it might make sense to wait until we've got a dirt excavator, or we might even put the dirt excavator back there, so maybe we wait. And that's done, so we want to put one there. So this is a bit of a faff, so get it all done. But anyway, that's all done. So let's detonate all of that. So ultimately, we're going to cut this back to around here. I don't think I ever worked out our new power distribution for those, but we'll see. We've got a drought approaching in 3 days. Should be okay. I guess we could throw some bots into one of the pumps to help speed that process up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we can detonate those now. There we go. So that should all be down to the correct level. Do that. Yeah. Do those. You can go. You need to go. Okay. It's a slow process, but it's a process. Water supply is full again. Awesome. We've got our first couple of those built, and with that we should put in our storage. Large pile there. You're going to be for dirt, set to obtain. Back over here to babysit placing explosives. And this should start to be where we significantly change how the map looks. Should. If I get rid of all of that, do we have another route to get up to there? We don't yet, so that's going to be a bit of a pain. We might get some stranded beavers, so we'll have to look at how we deal with that. I guess we could build a new staircase before we detach it. That would be the sensible thing to do. Who says we're sensible here? Alright, you can go. Yep. So once we've got this corner done, I am going to start putting stuff in because I'm getting bored of doing these one at a time. It is a little bit painful, and we have got some logs and planks, so we'll start doing the bridge trick, I think. And I think we'll start building a new access. I think the way to do that is we will move these. I have no idea if we can get straight up from here, but that's what we're gonna try. Actually, it's not straight from there, but anywho, let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's keep focusing on our explosive placement. Detonate you. Escaping you. So, yeah. But I want to come at it from back there. So what I want to try and do is I'm going to pause because otherwise they'll start building it. Because I don't know if this is going to work. It looks like it might have. Yep. That means we could go forwards 1. Let's do that. Let's forward 1 piece. Now, do I want to do that off of... I think we'll do it so it's straight and we'll just rework the top. There. There. Oh, but that is, of course, significantly shorter. So, attempt number 2. So if we go from there, can we make that work? Good question. Well asked. Maybe with a bit of explosive-ing. Technical term. So if I put platform there. No, that works. No explosiving. There we go. Awesome. That's better, and then we can build underneath it. Like that. A lot. So that's almost done. Let's get that blown up. Go. Yes, thank you. So this is going to cost us more trees, but it'll be okay. We're going to do that. That. And that. And then we can delete all of that path. That means that we can do that. And all of that, I believe, in one hit. So that's why I think it's worth taking the hit for a little bit on dead trees. So, yep. How are we looking over here? They're getting there. Excellent. That's getting there. Excellent. That is the Spazdock there. So we need to make you be bots. Because the biofuel is dropping. I'm also going to prioritize that by haulers. Water has been maxed out. Awesome. So you can go back to being beavers. That's done. Excellent. So we can detonate all of that. And then, so you need to be doubles. Another, oh, it's only a 15-day pass. Not even worth 15-day drought. Are you having a laugh? It's like a beginner level. There we go. Staircase is getting... No, staircase is not getting built. That confused me. Alright. Detonate that. Lovely. Recover all of that. to there we can do from above because we've got that path. See? Awesome stuff. And that's opening all of this up. We need to get down here. So I want to destroy all of this and remove all of that stuff next. But one job at a time. Let's get rid of that. And then again, that's going to be doubles. That's going to be triples. Those need to go. That I think can be got from above as well. How are we going to get down to here? Oh, I wonder. That works. Well, that was significantly less complicated than I thought. Right, we can then delete you, demolish those, and all of those. Yep. As a starter, you can go. You can go. That looks like another double. And you need to go. Those need to go. Really need this staircase to be built. While we wait, we will work on other jobs. And to be honest, we're not going to change much about this profile. Right. Is there a way? Someone had a really good suggestion, which was to put the fountain under here. Now, the fountain's base is okay. So I wonder if we put a 3x3 platform might need to come up another level. Then if we put the Fountain of Joy there, let me just check. That hits. I think that's hitting all of the accommodation. Yeah. That's or madam, or however you choose to identify, was a brilliant suggestion. So that'll be a nice little building project for the beavers while we work on this. And that's another double. There we go. Get those in. Yeah, we really need to get this built. I prioritize that. That prioritizes all of the metal-based stuff, and then I'm gonna have to go through and prioritize each of the freaking staircases, aren't I? Yep. Right, so that's done. So we can mark you for demolition. I think the only one that's going to be tricky is the one that's got stairs on it. We can mark you for demolition and you for demolition. Excellent. Right, demolish. Not demolish, detonate. There we go. Yep. Yeah, so this one is the tricky one. So if I mark that demolish, they can't get to it. Can I? No, because that's a drop of 2. So you can be got rid of. What we're going to do is dynamite that out and see if we can work our way down towards it. You need another piece of dynamite in there. Excellent. That's going up. There. In. Which is awesome. How are we doing for dirt? We're 2.5k. We are absolutely fine. That's going in. That needs metal blocks. That's going to be a deprioritized activity. So if I delete that one, actually detonate that. I do staircase there, ladders there. Yeah, that should work. Prioritize that. Excellent. So with the river, I want to kind of want to make it one wider so it's straight by down here. Yeah, I'm going to not replant those. So we'll demolish that. Kind of wanted to straighten it a lot, but to do that would mean getting rid of some of this stuff. Unless I don't know, that's a start. I kind of want to simplify it because it's very jagged. Doesn't need to be. It can be much simpler and straighter. So we can now get to those to demolish them. That's getting there, which is excellent. And I could move it over, I guess. Except that it's fed by that. We could, from there. Oh, my brain's too tired to work that out today. But up here, what we want to do is storage. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 4 of those. We want some water and some biofuel. Because I know some of you liked it done this way, we'll do it this way. But then I'm going to have to go into this menu anyway because I want to set those to supply. and close to obtain. Which is why I usually do it the way that I do it. And then spatter dock, these need to be set to obtain, not supply. And then hopefully our biofuel is recovering. Awesome. That's almost in. So we just need 4 more metal, and then the rest is wooden planks, which is fine. And then we can delete this one. These need to be teed. Is that the only berry storage we have? It is. That is a problem. That is a problem. Or an opportunity. Where could we build a temporary berry storage? Up here. There we go. Berries. Is that the only chestnut storage we have? It is not. So we could just delete that one. That looks like a double. Right. Very close to being there. Just a ladder to build now. Awesome. So you're going to be emptied. Please. We will put a tank up here for biofuel. Set to obtain, although if we end up moving that as well as we continue the process of clearing this stuff out. Let's pick those up. Let's delete that, delete that. Let's temporarily build a couple more medium warehouses. Yes, I know it's messy. I really don't care. It is very temporary. Chestnuts, there we go. So we just need to get rid of all of this stuff here before I delete the beaver's ability to get to it. Yes, I know I could shuffle stuff around, but I really don't want to, so. Right, more explosive being cool. So that was all done. That's going to take forever to get built. That's all done, so we can now delete path. We can delete that. We can get the beavers in to collect all of that. To delete that and that. Actually, I can do that from below, so we can just throw in triple dynamite there. That we probably can for most of it as well, so let's just go for that, I think. Yep. Tidy up whatever mess we end up with. Because that seems like the easiest way to deal with it. And sometimes easy is good. Let's just throw path in the back there. Get that in there. And that's all done. So let's delete all of that. Detonate all of that. There we go. And we want to put in, I think those want to be double explosives. No, that wants to be a single explosive. There we go. Awesome. And I shouldn't have deleted the stairs down to there, should I? No, you shouldn't have. But we can rebuild them. Because we need to start chopping that away as well. Then we do that. And we want to take that out. Maybe, or do we fill that corner in? Oh, now we can't get to that. That was stupid, wasn't it? There we go. Now we can. And we continue. I know this is not the most exciting episode in the world, but this is what we need to get done today. So, you know, this is, you know, this is how I make, this is what my videos are. We do the job that needs doing. This is the job that needs doing. I don't, well, I have sometimes, but I don't do massive jumps when things aren't so interesting. It's... There we go. So I think that at the very least, we close that off. And then maybe we take that out. Which means probably those want to be doubles. I think. So we end up with like, yeah, I think that works. I think that works. And we've now got a lot more plantable land, and I've got a lumberjack that can plant some of it, so let's get them to work. Forester, not lumberjack. There we go. And that needs to come down again as well. Yep. Then another set of doubles there. And I do... No. Oh no. Do triples there. Double there, that will line that up. That's doubles, and that'll get that all taken down. Awesome. But now I'm starting to see that we need to adjust our hydration a bit, and we need the river to be coming more in towards the center. Which is partly why I wanted to do this before I adjust the river too much, I guess. So we could also cut this back. But I think we'll leave that because it gives us access to those two bad water pumps. You can go. You can go. You can go. So I think between videos, I am going to carry on doing this because this is, you kind of get the idea. Well, I'll see how much of this I can get tidied up. I mean, ideally, I can at least get this corner cut away. So then we can work out how this bit of the river needs to flow. That would be good because it's got to flow round this anyway, because this is staying. So yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed today's video. Bit weird, just lots of placing explosives and blowing stuff up. We have, although we did finish off this, which is kind of cool, and we've got our fountain being built very slowly. So yeah, anyway, if you did enjoy the video, click the like button. And thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members, and I will see you next time for Timberborn.